Every career is a conflict between two forces fundamentally. On the one hand, we've got this force which is driving us to the unfamiliar because that's where we can learn. It's taking us outside of our comfort zone. It's telling us to take risks so that we can achieve our full potential and so that we can do a variety of different tasks and learn something new every day. And then on the other hand, that's balanced against this force which is telling us to stay within our comfort zone, to do something that we're good at and we know we're good at, to be safe, to have a sense of belonging, to have predictable hours. And I'm sure just hearing that, you can think of different people you know who are in different stages between those two forces, and also they impact the same person at different times in different ways in their career. But what's really interesting is when we start our careers, we're all forced into that element of uncertainty. You enter the workplace and you know comparatively little, and then gradually over time, you're on a natural trend, as long as you stay in one job, to become more comfortable and more safe. And that can creep up on a lot of people, and it's only sometimes after a few years that you realize what's happened, and that's when you get these quarter-life or midlife crises and people suddenly want a big change. But accounting and finance is a really interesting sector for this, because that qualification moment, typically 3 years into a career, is a real wake-up call for a lot of people when they think, great, I've got the familiarity now, it's now time for me to try something completely new. I want to reach my potential. I want to be out of my comfort zone. But at the same time, statistically, the vast majority of people in this background are training in large corporate roles or working with large corporate clients. And that can create this conflict that they want an environment of variety, an environment of risk almost. But the jobs that are being marketed to them by recruiters don't seem to tick those boxes. And that's why we're so excited about what we're doing with Quantico, because hopefully we're trying to find a way to take those people who have got that background and learned great skills working with larger businesses, but who are looking for an element of variety and risk to push them outside of their comfort zone and to learn new things. And we're giving them an opportunity to work with some of the best and brightest startups in London who it wouldn't make sense for them to work with otherwise. But because they're able to work with a portfolio and because they have the support of our expert startup accountants and mentors and training behind the scenes, it opens up this entirely new career path that just wouldn't exist any other way. And to me, that's really exciting.